What's up, good people? What's up, good people? It's your boy. Why do I look like I have a shadow over me? Good people, it's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder, coming to you all on this Think Different Thursday. Y'all know what we do on Thursday. We think differently as entrepreneurs, as go-getters, as movers and shakers. We don't think like everybody else. We don't think like average people. We are extraordinary. If you are extraordinary, put that in the chat for me. I'm talking to all of the extraordinary people today, and y'all know what we've been talking about all week. I'm not going to be here long. This is going to be a real short one. We've been talking about risk, the tools needed in order to be able to dominate, what the risk factor is. And what is the risk factor? The risk factor is being ready, preparation. What preparation are you doing in order to be able to take the risk? Instincts. What instincts are you using in order to be able to make the decision that you make? The S is for strategy. What strategy have you put together? Do you have in order to be able to accomplish what it is that you're trying to accomplish, the vision that you're trying to bring to reality? And then the K, which is what we're going to talk about today, knowledge. What knowledge are you gaining? What knowledge are you not just gaining, but what knowledge are you giving? It's not just about gaining knowledge, it's about giving knowledge. So what knowledge are you going to give with taking the risk? And then what knowledge are you going to gain? And then what knowledge are you going to give? What is it that people are going to learn from you by doing what it is that you're doing? I tell you about my circle of impact. My circle of impact has what I told you. It's my picture in the glass theory. It's about when you go to a restaurant, you go to and you sit at a table. There's a glass at each setting, and at each setting they'll bring out a big pitcher of water, tea, lemonade, whatever it is that they're bringing out. Soda. They're bringing out all of these things, and in order to be able to in order to be able to pour into the glasses. The pitchers pour into the glasses, and we have to understand that sometimes we're the pitcher, sometimes we're the glass. Sometimes when we're the glass, we have to learn. We sit, we learn, we observe, we take note of the things that are going on, the things that are happening, so that we can make a calculated risk. We can take the risk, but having all of the knowledge we need in order to be able to be the risk, in order to be able to take the risk. And then sometimes we're the glass where we gain where we get knowledge poured into us. But then there are times that we are the pitcher, and we have to do the pouring into others. That knowledge that we gain, it's not just for us. I promise you, it's not. Whatever knowledge that you've gained, it's not just for you. It's meant for you to build. It's meant for it to flow through you, not to just flow into you. I'm going to say that again. The knowledge that you gain, that you've gotten, is not just for it to flow into you. It's meant to flow through you. Knowledge flows through us. It doesn't flow just into us. We're responsible for taking the knowledge that we gain in order to be able to pour it into someone else. So who are you pouring your knowledge into today? That's the risk that you're taking. That's what you need to do. The risk that you take, the being ready, the preparation, the instincts that you have, the strategy that you put together, comes with the knowledge that you gain. And then you take that knowledge and you pour it into the decision that you make. You pour it into others who will be listening to you, who will be guided by you. As leaders, people are guided by you. People are guided by the decisions that you make, the risk that you take. And are you willing to take the risk? But within taking the risk, are you ready? Are you prepared? Are you using your instincts? What are your instincts telling you? You know, we get these instincts, and I'm going to talk about the whole thing tomorrow. But the knowledge that you gain, what knowledge are you gaining? What information are you gathering? What knowledge are you gaining knowledge from books? How many books are you reading this year? My goal is to read 35 books this year. 35. That's part of where I'm gaining my knowledge. The other part of gaining my knowledge is watching YouTubes, and I watch to learn stuff, so that I can learn the things that I need to learn. Evan Carmichael, watching my pastor, watching other pastors, watching other speakers, Eric Thomas, watching motivational speakers, watching those that have gathered knowledge, and then I gather my knowledge through them. That's the picture in the glass. I'm sitting and learning, getting poured into when I listen to them. One of my mentors, Dr. Will Morley. These are people that pour into me, and then hopefully I'm pouring into you by doing these, giving you that knowledge that you need, that I've gained from the things that I've learned. And then you can put your risk factor together. You can get ready by being prepared. You can use your instincts by gathering the information. You can put in a strategy. You have your own strategy for what it is that you're trying to gain. And then the knowledge that you're getting, you'll come here, you'll get some knowledge, you'll go, you'll be reading, you'll be listening, you'll be going to events where you can hear speakers, you'll be a part of networking events, gathering knowledge, gathering information. How do you think you're going to learn about your industry if you're never around anybody in your industry, if you aren't talking to people? How are you going to know about your business if you don't study your business? How are you going to make effective decisions if you don't know the people that are working for you or with you? How are you going to, and you have to gain the knowledge by paying attention. You gain the knowledge by reading, by doing an assessment. Whether you are the CEO, president, CEO, vice president, to a line level employee, what knowledge are you gaining? Told y'all, we think differently here. I think differently. I tell my clients this all the time. I don't think like everybody else. I don't do things like everybody else, because I've never been one to be able to be average. I've never been someone that wanted to just go along just to go along to get along, to go along just because. Nah. I've got to have knowledge, because as Will Smith said in one interview, you will not outwork me. Because I'm gonna like Kobe Bryant, you will not outwork me. I'm gonna gain all the knowledge. I'm gonna gain all of the information that I need in order to be able to do what it is that I need to do. I'm gonna outwork my competition. I'm gonna work when you're not working. I'm gonna stay up when you are sleeping. And that's what we have to do. That we have to have that mindset in order to be able to. That's how you gain knowledge, by going beyond what everybody else is doing. You don't get that by just being average. And I'm as Kobe Bryant said, I'm allergic to average. I'm allergic to average. Greatness is allergic to average, y'all. Greatness is allergic to average. Eagles can only fly with eagles. And they said one of the ways that an eagle, if I forgot what it says, certain kind of bird that may get on a crow or whatever, or something like that, may get onto an eagle's back and will be pecking at the eagle. And the defense mechanism that the eagle has is that he can fly at a higher level than any other bird. The eagle can fly at a higher level than any other bird. And what it does is it'll go higher and higher and higher. And what happens is that little bird that's sitting on the eagle can't handle the atmosphere, can't handle the altitude that the eagle is flying at. So you're an eagle. Understand that. You don't fly at the same altitude as a chicken or a turkey that's on the ground, or even even any regular bird. The eagle is not an average bird. It is an extraordinary bird. It is the top bird, if you will. But the eagle knows, if I fly at the average altitude, I'm just like everybody else. But in order for me to be the extraordinary eagle that I am, that's why I have the big wings, the span of the eagle's wings. That's why it has those wings. That's why it has razor sharp eyes. It can pick up something down in the water. I don't know if y'all seen videos of that. Eagle can swoop down and see whatever it is in the water. That's how great their eyesight is. So you're an eagle. Use your eyesight. What is it that you see? The instinct that you have. Put the preparation together. Make sure that what you're doing today, gather that knowledge. If you got if you have a client that you trying to figure out what they need, gather the information. Understand their benefits. Understand what their needs are. Gather the information. Understand what their needs are. Give them options. You know the products and services that you have. Show them the benefits of doing business with you. We're eagles today, y'all. We're eagles. We don't fly with average birds. Take the knowledge that you have. Be better than anybody else. And the way that you gain knowledge is by reading, by listening. Who are you listening to? Who are you listening to today? It said that Warren Buffett reads an average of like 30%, 35%, 40% of his day is spent reading. That's knowledge, y'all. He gets that knowledge because he takes the time to read, listen, learn. And he bases his risk off of that information. He's ready because he did the preparation. His instincts, he uses his instincts and what they tell him about a particular stock or about a particular company. He has a strategy and he sticks to it. I was reading yesterday and they were talking about the Baltimore Ravens, and the Ravens organization is only 27 years old. 1996 was when they came here to Baltimore from Cleveland. It's the team, the old Cleveland Browns, but the organization, the Ravens organization, is only 27 years old, in spite of the where they came from, Cleveland, being the Cleveland Browns, the old Cleveland Browns. And I believe they kept, I thought they brought all their records with them, but they were saying in the article that the Ravens organization is the third most successful organization in the NFL since its inception. The third most successful organization. And the Ravens organization is successful because they have a formula. They have a risk formula. They have a risk formula. They take risks based on the readiness that they have, their preparation that they do, the instincts that they have about a particular player. Does that player fit into the Ravens mindset, the Ravens way of thinking? They have a strategy. They put a strategy together for how they draft people, how they go and will get other players. They have a strategy. And then they get knowledge. What knowledge do they get from, can they get about a particular player? What knowledge can they gain from talking to that player and listening to them? It's all about the risk factor, y'all. It's all about the risk factor. But you can't take the risk unless you have this formula. Use this formula, the risk formula. I told y'all, we're giving you principles and formulas, tools that you need in order to be able to be better by the end of this year. I promise you, if you use these things that I'm talking about, you'll be better by the end of this year. Because y'all know my mission, my purpose is to make you better by the end of the year than you were at the beginning of the year. That's what I'm doing. That's my goal. That's my mission. Use the risk factor today, y'all. The risk formula. Use it to make those decisions that you need, to make your business better, to make your brand better. That's what we do. We think differently on Thursday. We don't think like everybody else. Think like an eagle. Fly at that high altitude. Be the extraordinary person that you are today. It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder, coming to you on this Think Different Thursday. Hey Doc, I see you. Thanks for coming in. Good morning to you. Have a great day. It's not that bad out today, so you can get outside, get some fresh air again. This week we getting fresh air because it's good weather out here today. It's not bad weather. So I want you to get outside, get some fresh air, and be put together your risk factor, your risk formula, so that you can take your business, and your brand to that next level. It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Have a great day.